In this video, I'll be using a free-to-play team against Surt, cute boss. I'll actually be using the second hardest difficulty because this team is, I wouldn't say very good. It's okay, I guess, but I cannot tank with the highest difficulty, so the second hardest. So for this boss, you have seen the title, I'll be using MONT because this stage is actually pretty decent for MONT because this one 50% resonance damage and MONT can do follow-up attack, then more ice damage also. And then also the shields, so we do need Puppet as a navigator here for more damage. And then the gimmick of this boss is the Ragnarok stacks. So every turn, Surt will get Ragnarok stacks, and you can stack up to 10 times. The more stacks it has, the more damage it will do, and also the more HP it will lose as well. And then when you finish the first phase, you enter the second phase, which is the weakened state, your weakened turn. And Surt will gain 5 Ragnaroks to all Phantom Thieves, and then we'll summon 4 minions, the Jack-o'-lanterns. And the Ragnarok stacks can also help you do more damage. So you actually do need to do a little bit of sustain, a bit of surviving for the first phase because they hit pretty hard. But yeah, let's go to the team. So this is going to be an interesting team, I would say. So let's start with the DPS, which are MONT. So MONT is of course the DPS. So the way you use her is basically just use skill 2 until you have 10 stacks of ice crystals, then use skill 3. Because at 10 stacks you get more damage here, and at 10 stacks you also activate the follow-up attack, so more damage. Her highlight also does pretty good damage, and more damage if your foe's HP is less than 20%, which doesn't really apply that much for this stage because in the weakened turn the foe is at half HP. Skill 3 also increases damage based on the missing HP. Then the Revelation card, she is not really well built. There's some level 0 card, I don't even have attack percent on the cards. Not really well built, but it works. Then I have a 4-star weapon, which will increase attack and also more damage when the more ice stacks you have. And then this is the stat screen. Like I said, pretty poorly built, but it gets the job done at least. Then our sustain, we have Soy debuff with skill 2 and gun, but the gun I only use on the last turn, last phase. And skill 3, the first phase will be spamming skill 2 and skill 3 to rotate and also to sustain. Highlight I'll also be using. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but a little bit of sustain as well. The Revelation card, control departure for the debuff and also the max HP increase. And then we have the weapon for more HP, and then we have the stat screen. And then buffer is Moko. Surprise, surprise, I'm using her. This is probably like maybe the third time I use her in my videos. The reason why I use her is because Leon is weak to fire, which is bad, so I use Moko instead. Moko is not that good. Her buffs are very underwhelming, but I'll be using skill 2, skill 3, and then I'll be using skill 1 when I don't have enough green leaf stacks, which is super annoying. Really ruins your rotation. And the thing that sucks is that skill 3 will debuff more when you can inflict sleep to the foe, which you cannot because they are all immune. Even the minions are also immune. And the annoying thing is that both her skill 3 and her highlight only last for 1 turn, which sucks a lot. Thankfully skill 2 lasts for 2 turns, but still. Then for Revelation, I gave her the power set, so this will increase the attack so she can buff more. Then I have a 4-star weapon for more attack as well. And then the stat screen. Navigator with a puppet. Main reason is because of a shield, because of the stages special effect. If you have a shield, then your allies will do more damage. So I'll be spamming skill 1 on the first phase, and then nearing to the second phase I'll use skill 3 to buff damage. Because at 4 stacks you get the damage buff. Here, more buff. Then Revelation card, this is the defense and shield one to tank more. Weapon does do the same thing, 4-star. Then the stat screen. And now make sure to include this weapon because you need to tank more because they hit pretty hard. This can easily last for like 60-80 actions or more. Thankfully you have 120 actions, so you can tank. So as for the persona, we have Saraswati. It's for the healing. The signature move can decrease your damage taken, which will allow you to buff more and also healing a bit. Then we have Kushnada, our main buffer here, Tarokaja and Matarokaja. And she's also the ice type to activate the harmony a bit. And then Janosik for Rakunda. I only use Janosik at the end of the first phase, so that when I use Rakunda, I will both debuff defense and also inflict the mark. Because Rakunda will be, doing action the first time, right? So you can inflict the mark. And you have to use it before the first phase, because on the second phase, you will summon the minion, and the mark will be random. So to ensure that the mark is on the boss, you use Rakunda before you break the boss, so before the end of the first phase basically. The first phase you just have to survive. Then near the end of the first phase, you need to start to plan a bit. Try to apply as much buff and debuff as possible before you enter the second phase. And let's begin. Okay, first turn with skill 2 with Soy to debuff. You want to focus on the minions first, kill them first, because killing the minion will reduce the boss's HP, and killing the minion will also allow you to have a better time tanking, because the opponent will keep getting Ragnarok stacks, up to 10 stacks, and the more stacks they have, the more damage they do, but at the cost of their own HP. You can also get Ragnarok stacks for your own characters, so starting the battle here is actually not a bad idea, because that will allow you to stack the Ragnarok. But that is also risky because the opponents also do more damage. Now it's skill 2. So the first phase is basically just to stall a bit and to tank. Then we will talk more about what to do when we are near to the end of the first phase. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, skill 1 puppet. Puppet just keeps spamming skill 1 until the end of first phase. Then you can use skill 3 to buff damage. Then with skill 3 Soy. Wonder can Matara Kaja here. A bit of a tip here is that Matara Kaja, you put MONT as the first target, it will heal MONT as well because of the weapon. So she will heal. Okay, I think not yet. Okay, you can see that the health is back. Now I think I will use... Okay, maybe Wander's highlight here. Doesn't really matter whose highlight you use, as long as you have Wander's highlight and MONT's highlight at the end of the first phase ready, so you can do more damage. Then you can skill 3. Then we can skill 3 here. You should do pretty good damage. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. 27k total. Now just tank. Moko, don't die. Don't hit Moko. Okay, good. So skill 2 again. So you just alternate between skill 2 and skill 3 until the end of the first phase. Then skill 1 puppet. Wander can start healing. Saravasti here is nice because you can heal and also apply the damage reduction, so can take more. Okay. Skill 2. And one skill 2. Okay, now it's less than half now. Very good. Very good. I might actually use MONT's highlight soon, just to kill the thing. Don't hit Moko, please. Hit Soy, come on. Okay. 24k. Let me try highlight. Because MONT's highlight do more damage to lower the HP of the target, especially less than 20%, which I believe... No, I think it's still more than 20% here. Let me do a quick calculation. It's 21%. Wow. Okay, we will skill 3. Skill 3, we will use the highlight. This will hopefully kill... Okay, it does. Very nice. Oh no, it did not. What the hell is this? Okay, that's awkward. Okay, I think I can ignore that one actually. It's gonna kill itself later on with the Ragnarok stack. So skill 3 here. Okay, puppet. Skill 1. Then Wander can use Tarukaja. Moko will just skill 3 the left side actually. The right side's gonna die. You know what, let me just attack the right side, screw it. Let me just attack. Okay. Now Soy, skill 2 the left side. Okay, use more Tarukaja. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, can puppet Q1. What do I do here? I'll actually use Soy's one. I'm a bit scared I cannot tank. Increase the max HP. 15k, 17k, that's pretty respectable damage. Okay, Moko has no more stacks, so she needs to use Q1 to get back some stacks. The green leaf stack. Now skill 2. Oh, 3 don't dodge. Wow. So it was skill 3. And Wonder will just use this also. Because Tarukaja and Tarukaja buff are still active, so I might as well just use the healing to reduce the damage taken. Okay, Moko will use skill 2. Then MONT will use skill 2. We are getting close. Okay, it's almost dead. Very good. You can use the highlight soon. Oh, okay. Ooh, scary. I don't think I'm gonna use anyone's highlight. I think I'm just gonna save. Because remember that the first phase doesn't really matter because the amount of points you get is pretty much fixed, so you don't have to worry. Now skill 2 here. Almost dead. 700 only. Okay, I think I'm gonna heal again. I'm very scared. Ow. You know what, let me just kill one again to also kill the left side. Okay, the HP is very low now. I think it's a bit risky to attack. Maybe just a regular attack. I don't want to kill it so fast first. Okay, I'll skill 1 with puppet. So this way I need to start to plan stuff. Okay, maybe just skill 2. Oh, I did quite a bit. Ooh. Okay, well, I actually got a Wonder. I think I can skill 2 with MONT. I'm to try to get as many stacks, many buffs as possible. MONT will not attack. I think the biggest scenario is actually wait for it to die itself, kill itself. I'll just use skill 3. Wonder will Tarukaja first. Then we can start to use. Then we can use Rakunda later on. Oh, so it don't die first. Okay, it's dying very soon. Okay, I need to store one more turn because I need Wonder to use his Rakunda. So I will still use Puppet skill 1 first. MONT will not attack. Okay, I'll just skill 3. Just use skill 3 first. Keep on with the rotation. MONT will guard. Soy. Actually, let me try to use gun. Okay, managed to get a debuff. Good. Ooh. Don't die yet. Oh my god. Holy crap. That is super low. Rakunda. So it has a debuff on gun, which is good. Now we have Rakunda, which will debuff and also you will get a mark as well. So extra debuff, a lot of debuff here already. So now I will use skill 2 On MONT, I think I'm gonna struggle with the stacks. I'll actually basic attack with MONT because I want to keep the 12 stacks of the ice thing. I hope the basic attack kills. Or actually maybe I can gun. Kill? Okay, I think kills. Okay, this is really good. Very, very good. So I can skill 3 with Puppet now. Buff. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Before that, I will smash hit Surt. Now, Drew, try and do as much damage as possible. Okay, Wonder, we will change Kushinada. We use the highlight to buff. And then we can... Okay, I think I haven't used Tarukaja yet. Okay, let me check first. I'm trying to buff her up. She has no... Oh, she still has Tarukaja. That's really good. So I can just mark Tarukaja instead. Okay, I think I have pretty much all the buff possible. I can skill 3 here. Yeah, okay, I have all the buff possible actually. Every single buff possible. On this team at least. And debuff. So I have Mark, Rakunda, Smash Hit. We have the gun debuff as well. And this one I think is from the Revelation card. And then MONT has Tarukaja, Ma Tarukaja, and also the Seashell. And then 12 stacks of the Ice Thing, 10 stacks of Ragnarok. So I think I have pretty much all the buff possible. Literally. So I managed to maximize the damage here. Let's see. Nice! Nice! Almost 50k? That's pretty good. Now we just play the shields from MONT. Okay, I'm pretty sure yeah, we are fine, we are fine. Now I can just use skill 1 here, doesn't matter anymore, to do just a bit more damage. 13k, that's pretty solid. 16, 17k. Wonder, we have the Tarukaja here because the Tarukaja already wore off. And sadly, Moko cannot use the buffs because she only has 1 stack, so I'll just use skill 1. Unfortunately, so there's no buff. MONT, highlight skill, highlight the middle one. Okay, 24k. Now I can skill 2. I think this is a new record. Then we'll activate the follow up. I hope 3 million. If it's 3 million, I can call this a success. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Pretty nice.